Hi everybody, it's Don. Well, I'll have to say this. This cruise is just what the doctor ordered. So normally I will pick a cruise that has some interesting ports or a lot of things to do on the ship, and I'm going with somebody, a friend of mine like Tony or Alicia or my nephews or my niece, and we're just go on a cruise. And lately I've been feeling a little burnt out, not from cruising, just burnt out from the job, the stress of the restart of the cruising, canceled cruises all over the place, trying to help people out with their problems, and just pounded, and just worried about other people more than myself. Like, oh, I gotta help people, I gotta do this, gotta help. And I've been feeling very stressed, and just a little bit overwhelmed. And then I booked this cruise. Now, this cruise was originally going to be 4 port days and 11 sea days. And it turns out it's 12 sea days because we're going to miss 1 port. So 12 out of 15 days are sea days. And this cruise here on the Emerald Princess is kind of a preparation cruise. They're still getting this ship ready. There are places on the ship that are not open. There are problems on the ship that they are currently working on. They're still, varnishing areas. They're still working on some areas. They're derusting in some areas. They have more work to do on this ship. I'm sure by the time they've scheduled the next cruises after this, because it's not leaving right away when it arrives in Florida. There's some days ahead in between as well. This was like a little preparation for the crew, to get the crew ready, do their emergency stuff, a little introduction to passengers while not being overwhelmed, and getting their routine down. That's what this cruise was. And so there's not a ton of activities during the day, because there's only 700 people on board. So normally when you have, say, 2,500 people on a cruise ship, and you have ring toss during the day, well, you'll get a fairly big crowd there. But when there's only 700 people there, you'll get a much smaller crowd. And so the same thing goes for a lot of the other events that you would normally see on the cruise ships. But for me this week and last week, this has been perfect. I have enjoyed just sitting on my balcony, letting the water go by, letting the sun shine in my face. I've enjoyed just getting up when I felt like getting up. The internet has been very spotty. They're working on it. It's getting better. It's getting worse. It turns out the worst days turn out to be in port, because that's when they shut down a lot of the internet speed when they're working on it, because a lot of people are ashore. Well, I still have videos to do. I still have work to try and do, and it's become a real issue for me some days with how long it takes to do some of this work. Because you can't leave your computer, because the computer will shut off and it won't finish what it needs to do. So you have to sit here and do it. So while that's happening, I'm out on my balcony and I'm relaxing. I'm sitting there watching the people go by and just enjoying that. Just enjoying sitting and doing nothing. Taking a nap. Taking a nap in the afternoon. And not feeling guilty about it. Oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or getting phone calls and or anything like that, because I can't get phone calls when I'm here. So it's been perfect for what the doctor ordered. And if you're a person who's very busy in your work and very you're a high stress position and you just need to get away, maybe don't think about one of those high intensity trips. Going to Walt Disney World is a high intensity trip. You're go. You feel you got to go all the time to get your money's worth. Maybe look at, and if you're going on a cruise, let's go on the biggest ship possible. It has the most things to do, and then we got to book this, we got to book that, we got to book this shore excursion, that shore. Maybe take a little hint from somebody who cruises a lot and has done that in the past as well. Maybe if you're looking to just get away from it all, de-stress, and relax, look for one of those cruises that have a ton of sea days. And maybe a more traditional cruise ship, without all the bells and whistles, without the slides, and without all the other stuff. Just a cruise ship to relax on. And spoil yourself on the cruise ship. Go to the specialty restaurants at night. But take your time. Relax. Sleep in. Grab a glass of wine and sit on your balcony. Go to the spa. Do all that kind of stuff. And I guarantee you, within a couple days, all that built up pressure that you felt from working and working and working and working, or if you're going through something, you know, like stressful with family members, sick family members or anything like that, or, you know, your children are having problems at school, anything that's stressful, anything at all. Going away on a cruise like this is like an antidote and a booster shot, if you will. And it just, for myself, it has been done me a world of good. My next 2 cruises, by the way, I'm doing right after this cruise, are much more go. Well, you know, 2 of them are naming ceremonies, so there's a lot of events to go to. One of them's on like one of those ships that have the bells and whistles, so you got to see all that stuff. And I brand new ship, so I have to get out and film everything. So it'll be more go. And I think had I not done this nice, relaxing cruise and just stayed home and worked, I would be still very stressed going on those cruises. And now I can sit back, relax for a few more days, and then I'm all set to go, and I'm raring to go and visit those new ships. Just like if I was going back home, I'd be raring to go to get back to work and feel a lot better about myself doing it. So yeah, if you're looking to de-stress and get away from it all, look for a cruise that has a lot of sea days and less intensity, and I think you will not regret it.